Hi, what's up, Triumph Nation? It is Coach Matt O'Brien here at the Mecca, Triumph Fitness. Actually, I want to do a little experiment working with several new technologies. So one is a wireless mic, which you can't see. We'll let you guess where it is. And the other is multi-platform streaming technology I just bought. So if you're watching this live, then it's working. But to make this interesting, I like to do this thing I call wisdom and workouts and share with you some of the knowledge that's up here, wisdom of 30 plus years, let's just leave it at that, of fitness, nutrition, exercise science, doing this professionally for over 22 years. So I'm gonna go through a little 30-30 HIIT workout, high intensity interval training. That's what HIIT stands for. There's lesson number one. And HIIT's really useful for elevating your metabolism, getting you in amazing cardiovascular shape very efficiently, much faster than traditional cardio, elevating your metabolism, releasing more anabolic beneficial hormones, youth-based hormones like growth hormone, testosterone, and like I said, it's very efficient, but it's also very intense. So I got my heart rate monitor on, and I'll keep you updated. But during the workout, I'm gonna talk about different types of workouts and the benefits of such. And I'm reading a book called Limitless by Jim Quick. And I'm gonna share with you his 3M method for being limitless. So during those 30-second breaks, I'm gonna be working for 30 seconds and then resting for 30, going through a metabolic circuit, as I like to call it, of different exercises, and I'll explain what those are as I'm doing them. So you guys can go along for the ride, and if you're new to Triumph, if you ever want to check us out, please reach out, DM me. If you're watching, you're a friend of mine, you can just DM me, I'm interested, or more info about Triumph. If you're interested in nutrition coaching, you can DM me about that. We're doing a case study on one of my nutrition programs right now called Flex 42. And we have about 56 people going through that. Pretty cool. So let's get working. I'm gonna set the timer. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna give you a little preview of those 3 M's for being limitless. So I'm heading over to our interval timer clock. So I'm gonna put this on 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. And we'll hit that. So once I get this set up, we'll get started, and you guys can watch me suffer. So, but HIIT training is what I love about it. It's just, you hit it and you quit it. You work hard and you rest harder, or at least you try. And the time goes really fast when you're resting and really slow when you're working. So it's amazing. The same 30 seconds can feel very different. So I got a few fun toys set up, from D-balls to flip tires to kettlebells, push sled. So we will get started. Hopefully you guys will come check us out sometime. We're located in Largo, Florida. So I'm gonna start back here with our sled pushes. So the timer just beeped. We're working for 30. I'm gonna pivot, do a low push going back. So this first round, I'm not gonna go quite as intense as I will on the second round. If you stick with me that long, you'll see me go, pardon the French, balls to the wall. I'll give you max effort. So, all right. So that was 30 seconds. Down and back twice is a good benchmark for us. Next exercise on the chopping block is some kettlebell switch swings. What I love about kettlebell swings and switch swings is it's a compound exercise. So compound means multiple joints. So the more joints you have in motion, the more muscles you're working. So I'm doing a switch swing, trading the kettlebell to the opposite hand at the top. If you're coordinated, you can do the switch catch like I'm doing. And I'm loading the hips, exploding out. So it's mostly your glutes and core. And the rest of the body is essentially stabilizing the movement. But a lot of people like to call those Brazilian butt lifters because you work in the glutes. So next I'm going to do some tire flips. It's a 130-pound indoor tire with different grips. I'll be using the low grip, and I'm going to do first round double hand explosive flips. So I'm trying to basically flip it in place, reset, explode. Almost the same movement pattern as the kettlebell swing. You watch my hips, I'm loading and exploding. Woo! And if you're just joining, we're doing little workouts in wisdom as I grind through the circuit, testing out 2 technologies. The smart mic I'm wearing, which allows me to talk to you at a normal voice, no matter where I'm at. You can't hear a whole lot of the music that's blaring, hopefully, while I work. And the other technology is live streaming to multiple platforms, which I'll be testing. If you're watching this, it's working. All right, ball slams are next. This is a great exercise. This ball doesn't bounce. Forces you to really get low. Open those hips. Exhale, explode. Woo! So I'm working for 30 seconds and recovering for 30 seconds. It's called high intensity interval training. Elevates metabolism and it gets you in really good cardiovascular shape very efficiently. So I'm going to do 6 stations twice through. So that's 6 minutes of work, 12 minutes on the clock with the rest. And it's like doing an hour of regular cardio as far as cardiovascular training goes. But this raises your metabolism way better and decreases your appetite. All right, battle rope. I'm gonna do some fast rope. I'll slide over so you can see, or you can even do lateral. Woo! Don't try this at home. Or you can just stand in place and focus on going fast. This is where the clock stands still. Running out of gas. 3, 2, 1. All right. All right, so I don't know if you can even see it on camera. Let me make sure. Yes, you can. I'm gonna jump on that ski erg, our newest piece of low impact, joint friendly equipment. I call them grip and rip machines because you don't have to push any buttons. You just grip it and you rip it, as you'll see here in a second, or 4 seconds. So better get over there. Woo, woo. And we're working. So this machine, you can do it double handle mode like this. Power comes. So the harder I pull, the more watts I generate, the further I travel per stroke. It's like if you were rowing in the water, you get rewarded by distance, power translating into distance. Woo! All right, that was fast. All right, so that was one time through. So this next time through, I'm gonna try to choke out the words for the 3M method I promised. 3 M's to being limitless. And in all my coaching programs, we talk about all of these. So the first M is mindset. So you gotta have the right mindset. I said I would go hard on the second round. So I'm gonna go hard. We gotta have the right mindset. Woo! And far too often, and we're all guilty, myself included, we have so many self-limiting beliefs from our way we were brought up, the way our parents raised us, the environment we were in. Maybe we got bullied as a kid. Maybe we were on the outside looking in of social circles. Maybe we were that quiet kid like me that kind of was bashful, introverted, off to the side. But so I've had to recognize that, but not let it limit me in what I can accomplish. All right, we're back to the switch swings. So mindset, first M, mindset sets the possibilities. Oh, yes. So if you unlock your mindset, get rid of those negative thoughts and limitations, and open yourself up to the world of possibility. I call it waving a magic wand. Whenever I do a consultation or one of my 90-minute intensives, I teach people, let's wave a magic wand, pretend anything's possible, and that little mindset trick just helps people eliminate those thought patterns that restrict the possibilities in our own mind based on our patterns, our history, and our self-limiting beliefs. Time to flip. Single arm this time. Same idea, but one arm at a time. Translating the power from my hips into one arm, gripping the handle. See if I can rotate it around for you guys. See what's happening. Ooh, ah. There you go. Work my way around in a circle for you. All right. So we got mindset. Second M is motivation. And without mindset and motivation, you're gonna be swimming in quicksand and sinking because you're going nowhere. So motivation is your purpose. And the way I coach that is you gotta find your why. Why do you wanna accomplish your goal? Why is it important? A why is not because I wanna fit in my clothes. A why is I wanna be able to walk my granddaughter down the aisle when she gets married in 20 years and go hiking with her in Colorado because I really love her, or I want to be around for my spouse, or I want to be the best business owner that I could possibly be. Now those are closer to what a why is for your motivation. And my wife and I, Holly, we like to say a why that makes you cry will make you unstoppable. So when you find your why, the how and the what won't matter as much. You'll find those. All right, battle rope, got a new one for you. I call these egg beaters. It's like you're scrambling some eggs, counter-rotating circles, keeping a nice squat. My core's engaged, my shoulders are working. I'm stimulating the rotator cuff as well as the ball and socket joint of the shoulder, releasing synovial fluid into the joint. That helps eliminate some of those creaks, cracks, and snap, crackle, pops. So that's what I call an egg beater. And finally, our last interval will be 30 more seconds on the ski erg, and this time I'm going to do single, like cross-country skiing, which I've only done twice in my life. Most recently in February. Much safer than mountain biking in Colorado, evidently, at least for me. All right, big power, pushing through It's like if you were pushing those ski poles, like if I had skates on or skis, I could be skating at the same time. But I don't. So I'm working. Woo! We got 5 seconds. Finish strong. All right. Okay. So we got mindset. We got motivation, which is your purpose. Mindset's the possibilities. The third M is methods. That is your process. That is your plan. So if you're in Flex 42 case study, because I'm going to be sharing this to you guys, the Flex 42 is the plan. So you have the plan and the process laid out for you. So that part is taken care of in the 3 M's. No matter what you're trying to accomplish, you have to have a plan, and preferably a proven plan, which is why I'm doing a case study, which is why I hired 2 coaches for my own business life. I need to level up. So I hired a fitness pro coach who's going to help me develop my online platform and business. And I hired an income mindset coach. So to 10x income. I have a very self-limiting belief on income that I can only earn so much, or I'm only worthy to earn so much. And so I recognize that as self-limiting. So my mindset needs work. The motivation, I'm not extremely motivated to make a bunch of money to have fancy things. I have everything I've ever dreamed of: a beautiful wife, a nice house that we love, backyard with some turf like this, a fire pit, and 2 amazing sons that I get to love on every day. So from a motivation standpoint, I have everything I ever wanted and could ever need. So not a lot of motivation there. So then it becomes, what can I do if I am successful? What is motivating me is that I'm going to be able to serve and help more people. I'm going to create a more successful business to have and take care of more employees, and create a work environment that is positive and uplifting and developing. And so kind of working on that motivation. And then I'm also thinking about, what's that one person, if I can leave an impact or legacy, my legacy with impacting one life that maybe helps somebody live 5 extra years or 10 extra years. I've already had one client that the cardiologist said if he hadn't lost the weight, 86 pounds, he would have never made it to the hospital in the first place. So, that's the motivation now. It's not about money, it's about service and help. So the final M is the method, the process. So here's the deal. When you put all 3 together and you unite those circles so they all overlap, in the middle where they're all intersected, that is, and integrated, is being your true potential. And that's where you can be limitless. So really cool example of putting those 3 M's together with possibility, purpose, and process, and you will be limitless. So hopefully that's a valuable lesson, whether it's for business, parenting, exercise, fitness, being a phenomenal leader, or whatever area of your life you want to work on. The 3 M's can make you limitless. So I got that out of a book that I started reading called Limitless by Jim Quick. Highly recommend it. I'll be sharing some nuggets from that book as I go through it, as well as Dave Asprey's Superhuman, which I've shared a little bit about before. But that's the idea, is helping people level up their faith, family, fitness, finances, friendships, the 5 F's. And we'll be bringing you hopefully some useful, helpful content to make that happen. So I just want to sign off. Coach Matt O'Brien, we call our business Triumph, and with that big, beautiful blue Y on my shirt, because that Y, and why I spell it with a Y, Triumph, the Y in Triumph is you. And our Y, our second M, our purpose, our motivation is serving other people. And here's the caveat. You have to be in a mindset state and motivated that you know you need help and you want help. If you all have achieved some level of mindset shift and some level of motivation, then we can help you with the third M, which is the method. Whether it's fitness training here, which we do small group personal training, very intimate approach, more hands-on, better instruction, biased, but that's true. Or one-on-one training, which we also have. Some people aren't ready for working out. We have walking programs. Movement is the magic for sure. You got to move your body, can't be sedentary. But we have nutrition-only programs where we will give you that plan, the process. You follow it. It's in manuals. All of them are using a system I created. Easy to follow, and you get plenty of freedom. It's not deprivation. You're not eating chicken and broccoli out of Tupperware 5 times a day. You're able to have your lifestyle, and I nickname it the steak, cake, and cocktails diet because you're not having to deprive yourself of any of that. But it's going to teach you how to do it in a smart way, in a process that is going to give you results. So that's the process. So with our nutrition only. And then 2 more things. We have hybrids where you get both of those, nutrition and training. So that is a tremendous, very efficient, most effective way to get functionally healthy very quickly. And that's why I say we're the fastest way to fitness. And the only thing that's motivating me, kind of jokingly, but seriously too, to get a fast car is I want to get it wrapped with the fastest way to fitness. Triumph, follow me. But anyway, so we have those hybrid programs, and coming soon, we're launching a true virtual fitness studio, true virtual studio with nutrition, virtual workouts, live streamed, and the opportunity to do back and forth coaching via Zoom, where you can interact with the coach. So those options are coming very soon. Anyway, hopefully that was fun, and if you stayed with me, put in the comments, watched it all. And everybody that does that, I'm going to throw in a hat, and somebody's going to get a shirt like this. So put watched it all and your t-shirt size. And who knows? I'll message you if you're the winner, and we'll get your address and details to send it to you. So hopefully that was helpful about the 3 M's to being limitless. There's Coach P in the house. She's coming to get her mindset right before the class gets here, because she's motivated to make this the best workout these people have ever experienced with the method of coaching that we use. So see, there's your 3 M's recap in a functional way. So have a great, amazing day. Today's Thursday. Y'all have a great one. We got football on tonight. NFL is back. Let's get back to normalcy and focus on the positive, and looking forward to this weekend and all that brings. So have a great one. Again, I'm Coach Matt. We're here at Triumph, Largo, Florida. DM me if you want to come check us out, or if you want more information on our nutrition program, Flex 42 or IF 28, part of our Forever Transformation System. Have an amazing day. Stay strong, because strong is young, my friends. Cheers.